or your favorite bite that you used to have with cha or coffee at Techo faculty? I cannot hear you. Do you want to come here and say? Cream roll? Perfect. Okay. Mine was Maggie at Nescafe Center with coffee. I know you guys didn't have time here that time. Okay, perfect, perfect. Thank you so much everyone for warming up this evening. I think it's amazing. We are joined by different decades, different classrooms, different canteen menus in fact. Like I used to love the Indo-Chinese and the canteen during my time. But ladies and gentlemen, I have some few more questions from you. Everybody raise your hands who is localite from Bay Area. Okay, amazing. Everybody who is from states but not from Bay Area. Amazing. Thank you for traveling. Everybody who is traveling from outside the states. Amazing. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, to start with this event, we have a video that is so wonderful and it has been made by the heart of our MSU Vision 2020. It's from the student ambassadors who are locally situated in Vadodara, and they have created this video that speaks volumes about the work that is being done, and there are stories and strong voices. Let's have a look.
MSU Vision 2020 was born when a group of global alumni from the 1980 batch came together in June 2020, driven by a shared dream to give back to their alma mater, Kalapur, or Faculty of Technology and Engineering.
It fills me with immense pride to see how our alumni have come together to bring MSU Vision 2020, a beautiful initiative of giving back to the faculty. Due to some important commitments, I am the Dean of the Faculty of Technology and Engineering and as the in-charge licensor to Maharaja Sajala University of Baroda. I am not able to attend the wonderfully organized event by MSU Vision 2020 on 13 July in the United States of America. I must mention that I wholeheartedly support the initiatives and efforts of MSU Vision 2020, and I will keep supporting them with my best wishes. It has helped the faculty grow by funding various clubs, smart infrastructure, and providing various platforms in the college for our students. Thank you. Thank you.
So, I'm from here, faculty coordinator or faculty technology. It fills me with the immense pride to witness how our alumni have come together to MSU 2020 and inspiring the initiative built on the spirit of giving back to the faculty. The dedication and vision have transformed the campus experience by supporting student clubs, building smart infrastructure, and creating powerful platforms for innovation and learning. I wholeheartedly support the efforts of MSU 2020 and will continue to extend my grace and support for this remarkable journey.
I also see that the team of MSU Vision 2020 is organizing an alumni meet at California in July, and I'm very happy that they came up with this idea. The program of MSU Vision 2020 was launched in December 2020, and the whole idea was to support the early years of academic in several ways, which are innovative and achieve them to become good engineers. But personally, I feel that among all the initiatives which we have started, the incubator program and healthcare was one of the most effective and successful ones. In the incubator program, they give a seed funding of 3,000 to 5 teams, which has been selected from competing of all the different participants. And these teams are not just given the seed money, but they are also mentored and supported in shaping their product to the next level. The winning team of these 5 teams will give us a cash prize of 1 lakh, which is a motivation in itself for all the buddies, entrepreneurs to initiate their own startups. Also, the merit award is a very unique award where the topper of every branch of engineering from first year to third year is appreciated with a cash prize of 10,000 and a certificate of appreciation, which also I think is an innovative idea of instilling competence amongst the students and also encouraging them to perform better. We also appreciate the small financial support which the MSU Vision 2020 has been giving for improving infrastructure in some of our labs recently, and look forward to more support from them in the future too. I wish the team of MSU Vision 2020 all the very best for their alumni and hope that many more alumni join them in supporting our government for a very bright future. And I look forward to any support which they require from myself and always because of that. With that, I thank them for their initiative.
Hello, this is Dr. Akash Pandey from Stanford Funding with Technology. As a teacher coordinator for robotics and advanced science club, I firmly believe that we have served as a launchpad for students who experience their innovation and skills in robotics, coding, and digital animation. With the enthusiasm of the students and support from National Vision, we are doing wonders in developing these robots and solutions. We help from the exhibition began with a simplified level support for Steve's workshop, and the recent support of 1.5 lakhs helps the students to achieve their aspirations. We believe that the support from this period will continue and grow.
Hello, association. I'm Shruti, assistant professor at Early Engineering and Civil. I stand up happy to carry forward the leadership of department at technology. The recent revision for additional students has greatly enhanced our technology, not only advanced hands-on and skills practices. His ability to students with guidance, communication, and interaction. Innovations are also studied in education and teaching. We deeply appreciate administration in going wide and empowering the exploration of knowledge.
But completing the body doesn't take the part of chemical engineering. At the outset, I would like to thank Vision 2020 for donating the student with the combination coding machine in time to our department. And I'm sure that this will definitely help address the plastic waste management problem. The research in this machine is oriented towards trying to use different plastic waste along with different types of litter under different conditions to form paper blocks or things, and which probably nobody has done. They did to the best of my knowledge, and this will help identify how to subsegregate different types of plastics and use them either in shell or in a segregated fashion among the different types. And of course, several of our masters as well as PhD students will be benefited with this transition. And of course, it was not a very cheap thing. It costed almost around 6 lakhs of rupees. So once again, I am grateful to visit.
Hello, my name is Mr. Chala and I am the Vice President of Code Research. Vimarsh का अर्थ है प्लाना, the starting of what we discussed, the starting of innovation. Imagine bringing back all things into the world of coding. That will come for Vimarsh. Let me share a few highlights of Code Vimarsh. The club organization was held in year 2024. In that was record-breaking 300 members joined at a single result. There was a 50-day coding challenge 2022, which 84 participation were held. Father, Jai Sandeep Verma and Pooja Gupta, which is held in 2024, which 80 inspired attendance for them. We have organized multiple senior guidance sessions in which students have participated. It's a wonderful journey that is going on. I would like to thank MSU Vision 2020 for supporting us in this whole wonderful journey. And with that, I would also like to thank Sandeep Verma sir, who is working in Google. He has also guided us and mentored us immensely in each and every one of us. Thank you very much. We code, we create, and we convert together. Join us and become the vision to all very much.
Hello, myself Aman Tiwari, and I am the student head coordinator of robotics and ED club.
I am Mr. Chauhan, the deputy head of robotics and ED club.
MSU Vision 2020, an initiative that has led a number of clubs in our college, including the robotics and ED club.
Vision has played a significant role in exponential growth of our club by funding and facilitating the students by expert lectures.
Our club has trained many of students and organized workshops to build the foundation and technical skills, for example, hardware, designing, coding, etc.
We have participated in various competitions like Robust 2.4, Tech Fest, Footprints, and in Maker Fest we won Critical Award and 50,000 rupees.
It has been 2 years of me joining robotics and AV club. It has enhanced my problem solving, time management, and technical skills.
By joining club, I have gained knowledge, hands-on experience, and have built connections with a number of people throughout the body.
In future, we are planning to take a step towards sustainable development by introducing advanced vehicles. Let's together conquer any competition and future and make demonstrate shine.
Hi, I'm Larika Trivala and I'm one of the core committee members of the Finance Club, which began in June in 2024 and it has since gained its initial momentum and we are excited to make it grow and expand. The dedication of our team, we successfully organized many events such as finance, quizzes, debates, and insightful seminars. And the participation from all the departments has encouraged and motivated us that everyone wants to learn about the world of finance. Through all the business seminars, we have learned about money management and about especially how engineers can start businesses and become entrepreneurs.
We are deeply grateful to the institution. Their funding and their generous support has played a vital role in supporting our plans and making our dreams come true. Special shout out to Mr. Anup Kotiala, who's a giving support and has also guided us through all
We're excited for what life is, so join us so we can continue to evolve and inspire.
My name is Shraddha Chawla. I am from Chess. Hello, my name is Janvi. I am from Chess Club. So, hello everyone. I am excited to share our Chess Club's amazing journey. It's been full of fun, hard work, and great achievements. Our first milestone was during the AI selection, where our male team secured first place and our female team secured second place. Our first tournament began on voting that practically the perfect start. Yet came our next on 6th January 2024. That kept getting stronger. On 2nd June 2024, we hosted the first online tournament, crowned the second champion. We celebrated this season at a cover ceremony on 18th July 2024, a reminder of how hard we work together. You know, the serious tournaments were casual get-togethers for plenty of quantity and competitions, and none of the ceremony was filled without the incredible support of nature. We have fun day and days in us that we have made every event, every tournament successful reality. We are truly grateful. But above all, it's the teamwork, ethics, and passion that make this club so special.
Really, part of management.
Very challenging. This is Jay, a part of management.
Really, as a part of content and design. Very good, I am valuable part of design. Really, as a part of design.
Greetings everyone, my name is Eka Patel. I'm a part of the design group. Greetings everyone, I'm Shreya Karthik and I'm from the content team.
Really, myself from design and I'm from design team. Really, I am Manasha from design.
Greetings everyone, myself from the backup, part of content.
My name is Reza and part of content team. Greetings everyone, myself from design and I'm part of design team.
Hello everyone, I'm Reza Vishnu, part of content team. Greetings everyone, I'm Lisa Shah, part of content team.
Greetings everyone, I'm Arjun Shah from the content team. Greetings everyone, I'm Sanjay Singh from the marketing team.
Greetings everyone, I'm Krishna Patel, part of content team.
Myself, Kumar Chandra, lead of student affairs.
Vishwamitra Pradhanal Seminar was a powerful initiative by MSU Vision 2020 led by Shri Anup Kotiala sir, addressing the current issue of the government.
Conducted in two impactful episodes, it brought together experts, innovators, and students to collaborate on sustainable and practical solutions.
Through real-world case studies, strategic research, and a community background approach, the events spark awareness for a progressive future.
Looking into income thinker village where thought meets transformation. It's a platform where ideas meet, stories unfold, and inspiration find joy.
So far, two impactful chapters have been conducted featuring Dr. Sir himself, followed by esteemed Dr. Pratyush Pandya Sir, a leading mind in logic and reputation, who spoke about lifelong learning, global research culture, and the power of clear thinking. It has been an honor to host such infinite minds, and we look forward to many more enlightening sessions in the future.
Computer Cycle is a dynamic platform designed to nurture and transform problems into practical innovation-driven solutions. Serves as a launchpad for techno students to bridge the gap between practical knowledge and real-world application.
This year, the program witnessed a remarkable increase of 200% in participation from last year, with over 50 football presenting compelling and forward-thinking project proposals.
even the project development participates were also given insight into current industry trends, entrepreneurial expectations, and real-life delivery.
Alumni has evolved into more than just an event. It has become a foundation platform for aspiring innovators to gain mentorship, hands-on learning, and marketing management, which will equip them for the future. The Toppers Award and Pitch Fest is a flagship event celebrating innovation. The Toppers Award honors academic achievers with certificates and recognition.
Thanks to our collective team efforts, we've significantly scaled up our social media presence, achieving up to 500% growth in followers.
Greetings all. During my tenure as the lead of student ambassador, I had the privilege of being a part of transformative journey, actively contributing to the dynamic initiative under MSU 2022. Our esteemed alumni have consistently ensured that the engineering students of TECO receive the best possible opportunities throughout their colleges. MSU Vision 2020 always runs an impactful program under the package, including Incubator, Toppers Award, Student Clubs, Mentoring, as well as Inspiring Series Top at TECO. As an ambassador, we serve the vital link between alumni and the student engagement, ensuring that every initiative reaches the most effectiveness, helping them gain maximum exposure, experience, and the learning.
To every alumnus who believed in vision, thank you. Your support is not just felt in funds or guidance, but in the spirit you've helped us carry forward. And the hands that hold this legacy today, our core student team. Your passion, resilience, and unity are what breathe life into vision every single day. Heartfelt gratitude to all. Thank you.
We'd like to thank our student ambassadors for this amazing video, and I would say, wow, the real impact it has been making on campus. Ladies and gentlemen, MSU Vision 2020, it was born just with a thought that was from the group of alumni from 1980s to 1982 batch, with just a feeling of giving back to their alma mater. It has been more than 5 years for Vision 2020, and it has led initiatives like Center of Excellence, Incubator, we have Incubator 5.0 that got launched, we have Topper Awards, we have student clubs, and we are mentoring the next generation of engineers. Ladies and gentlemen, this place, we have a deep emotional connect. And I would say for many of us like me in this room, this place was the foundation of our engineering and technical journey that we carry with us today and probably for many, many more years to come. With that inspiration in mind, I would like to welcome a core member of our Vision 2020 team, Rajesh Machrani. He graduated in 1980 from Electrical Engineering Department, and he has been in States with the experience of 35 plus years in semiconductor and IT experience at Intel. He currently works in Roche Pharmaceuticals, and he's a passionate Toastmaster and a very proud and happy grandfather. Over to you, Rajesh.
Thank you, Shana. So, first of all, very happy to see the attendance today. Amazing to see that we have 4 members from India. Please raise your hand who come from India, please. Thank you. Okay, so I just have a few slides I will quickly go through and walk you through what is our history and what brought us here. So, as has already been said, we started during COVID and we wanted to give back. And we started an experiment which has lasted 5 years. We learned a lot. We have our honorable university partners who are working alongside us, and you will hear more today from them. And as you already heard, the student ambassadors are our backbone. They are the ones who help us out with the local programs. Our core team has been steady for the last 5 years. As you can see, we have 1980 batch, 1981, and we have basically done a lot of work in terms of gathering donations. We've gathered more than 150 lakhs. We've experimented with multiple programs. Some of them have been very successful: incubator, topper awards, student clubs, so on and so forth. And some of the programs we had to kind of fight down because they were not that successful. Now you may ask, what is the outlay? How do we spend our money? And this slide kind of gives you a typical average year, and we spend about 20 plus lakhs to fund the programs which touch hundreds of students at TECO. And then we've had a huge backlog. While we think that we can be eclectic and do programs around AI, ML, and so on, we believe that the TECO also lacks infrastructure and basics. And so we have a huge backlog where we need to fund these programs. And I will let Dinesh Sheth talk about this when he comes on stage. So how can you help us? How? The first thing is contribute time and energy. Come join us. It's a lot of fun. I have so many students who come and meet me at Delhi airport or who come and meet me at Baroda, and they say MSU Vision 2020 has changed their life. To me, that is very touching. To touch somebody's life, that is what life is all about. And I think MSU Vision 2020 offers that platform. For the future, we need, we actually hardly spend a few thousand rupees paying our education in India. And here we are making millions of dollars. It's time to give back. It's time to take that money and think about what we can do for TECO. And come and multiply your impact. So I'll stop there, and now I'll give it back to Shama.
Thank you, Rajesh. It was a strong presentation and a very strong and thoughtful vision. Ladies and gentlemen, our next presenter is Raj Joshi. Graduated in 1980 from Chemical Engineering Department, and I would say he has spent almost his lifetime in enterprise technology. He has co-founded AI startups in Bay Area. He has also co-founded US-based Infosys Consulting. He has founded and led Deloitte's India-based technology delivery entity. Since 2022, he teaches at Stanford in the Graduate School of Business, and I think he loves doing that. And he has been doing that, oh my God, amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call him here, and he would talk with us about incubator programs and talks at TECO. In fact, Raj was Dinesh's roommate, Rajesh's roommate, and Dinesh's neighbor at TK Gajjar Hall. He just told me this morning that he actually learned how to work hard from Dinesh and how to have fun from Rajesh. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Raj Joshi.
Thanks, Shama. She's right, by the way. Dinesh, what the hardest work with it is TK Gajjar Hall. Connection is I would go to bed around 10 because I was always early to bed and early to rise, and Dinesh would be on because his lights were on. When I woke up at 5:30, the lights were still on. And of course, he's done an amazing job through his career. Rajesh was my roommate, and we had a lot of fun together, singing Hotel California and playing drums and so on. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the incubator program that Vision 2020 has run. So here we are in Silicon Valley, and this is where change is the norm. Change here in Silicon Valley, driven by technology, is 10x what you see in India or you see in Baroda. And it's just amazing what's happening here. When we launched the incubator, that was the basic intent, is to incubate this sense of entrepreneurship, this sense of startups in the students. Because in 2020, there was very little awareness. And through the incubator program, in 5 years, the place has come a long way. Today, students at TECO not only know about startups, but they are really working hard on some very interesting ideas, and I'll mention a few of them. Okay, so when Rajesh, Dinesh, and several of us got together in 2020, we launched Vision 2020 with the idea of giving back. I raised my hand and said, I will start the incubator because I have always been very passionate about startups. I was in a startup myself at that point. So the question was, why? Why invest or start an incubator? Well, we live in very interesting times today, right? If what I see is going to happen the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to see change that like we have never seen before. It's going to be a hockey stick. And with change, there is so much opportunity for innovation. And startups is where the future is created. And of course, you're all aware that some of the world's best startups were launched on campus, like Google, like Meta, Facebook, on and on. Why not in TECO? So when we launched the incubator, I realized very quickly that it was not easy for me and us to impart that perspective because we can't go back in time. I wish I had this opportunity in 1980, from 75 to 80. The word startup did not even exist at that time. But now you have the opportunity to go back in time through your avatars who are pining for some mentorship and startup ideas and guide them. And that's exactly what's happened. There are 2 other reasons why we did the incubator. One was to inspire the students to think big. And the second thing is it has been a lot of fun. Engaging with these students who want to engage because they sign up is a wonderful experience. And I'll mention it now, but I'll also conclude by asking those of you here, and many of you are in startups today, you've innovated all your life, you have so much to offer. If you want to join the incubator council, please let us know. We would love to have some of you, as many of you as you are interested, not only joining the incubator council for $5, but for $6 will be launched in the month of August. Okay, so let me describe the incubator journey. It typically takes 6 months. So step 1 is we ask for proposals from student teams. In 2020, no surprise, the proposals were of really bad quality. Apart from English, there was no structure, there was no cohesion of thinking, because they didn't even know what a startup was in reality. What is product market fit? Do they make money? None of those concepts were in the minds of students. In fact, many of the students said when they entered the incubator program and when they exited, they were a completely different team. They were completely different students because they learned so much. So once we get proposals, we shortlist the proposals. So if we get 25, 30, 40 proposals, we shortlist them to 15 and ask each team to present at orals, all virtually of course. 5 years ago, the proposals or the presentations rather were not great. Now it is a completely different ballgame. So the change has been how the students have of course been passing on their learnings to their next batches. But this batch, 25 batch, is on the cusp of some really interesting ideas, and I'll talk about them in a moment. From the orals, we typically select 5 teams for MVP, minimum viable product, and fund them with 50,000 rupees to go build their MVP. They take 3-4 months to build the MVP, and then they demo their minimum viable product to the incubator council. Then we pick the winner, the first, second, third ranked teams, and give them cash awards. In 25, the first ranked team will get 3 lakhs rupees, which in the big picture, not a lot of money. But it is a lot of money for them, and just the recognition that they get by winning the incubator competition is worth its weight in gold. During this MVP phase, we also mentor the student teams. I'm on the phone literally every 2 weeks. Not only do I learn some new things, but they learn a lot as well. So they are looking for people with interest in mentoring these incubator teams. Okay, so here's a quick snapshot of the 5 incubator programs that we run. We are calling them Incubator 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. And they were launched in 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I'll just pick a few teams to give you an example of what they have done. So Team Ruddhi came in first in Incubator 1.0. 3 students who did not speak really good English. But when they were done, they knew exactly how to present, what to say, how to say it, and just really good handle-on structure. Kishan Parmar, Samkit Kothari, Bhavik Shah, they were all from very humble beginnings. Their idea was to launch a financial services company for young professionals who don't know what to do with their money. They have joined Infosys or TCS, they're making 10 lakh rupees a year, they don't know how to manage their money. Unfortunately, they all had to go get jobs because they had to support their families. And I can tell you right now that these 3 people are going to be tomorrow's future leaders in India. Incubator 2.0, Team DiRento came in first. And the CEO of Team DiRento, Aishwarya Mundle, is a superstar. And I know Prashant here mentored that team. She is going to do an amazing job as a leader for some technology-oriented startup at some point in time. Incubator 3.0, Crawl Space was the winner. Let me back up. Skydive, Incubator 1.0. Skydive, a team of mechanical engineers, has built a robot. Drone, sorry, not robot, drone. And they actually built it, flew it, and again, unfortunately, they did not continue with their drone technology. Because today, it's all about drones, especially when you talk about military applications. Incubator 3.0 Crawlspace was a Facebook-type social media app that this team developed. Arun Karakdar was the CEO. He's one of the best out there. I'm 100% convinced he will be a tech entrepreneur and will be very successful. Unfortunately, he got rejected for visa. So I don't know if it's going to be able to come to the US or not, but I keep telling him, hang in there, life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Arun Karakdar won the incubator again in $4. Bookie, was his team, but Ayesha Patel was the CEO. So think Bookie as the digital book browser, not browser, it's like the Netflix of digital books. And using AI and RAG technology, they are automating the process of you getting access to digital books on a subscription basis. And they are now live today, Bookie.ai. Here are the 5 teams that are in MVP today. They're in alphabetical order, so I'm not trying to bias anybody here. But Arctic is a company that is trying to build there's a not a device, but what do you call it? A flask. There's another name here in the US. But if you want to keep your coffee or tea hot, you use it. It's completely wireless and it keeps the temperature hot. What they're trying to do is the exact opposite. Keep the temperature cold. And if they're able to do it, there's millions of business out here to be had. College Quest is a company that is using AI again to coach high school students on what careers they should pursue, which colleges they should consider, what tests they should give. There are already 1 or 2 companies in India right now with a market valuation of 100 plus million. And the College Quest app, which is also live, although we haven't finished the MVP evaluations, is 100 times better because they're using AI to facilitate conversations with high school students. Cruise is a Uber wannabe, but with a slight twist. And they are almost ready to launch in Baroda. They are going after a segment of the market where the drivers are not professional Uber type drivers. They just want to go from A to B and take some riders along. Bison is a company where they want to use piezoelectric crystals to generate power. I don't know much about that because I'm an electrical engineer, but a couple of our mentors are working with them. Planet Earth is trying to recycle paper to build paper. I am convinced of these 5 teams, there are at least 3 teams that are worthy of a real company. Okay, so as you have heard, I teach at Stanford Graduate School of Business and learned some fascinating things there. One of them is called View from the Top. So just a month ago, we had Arvind Srinivas, Perplexity CEO and founder. 2 months ago, we had Jensen Huang. 6-8 months ago, we had Shantanu Narayan, Adobe CEO. They come to campus in a fireside chat format. They get questions asked of them by the students. It is fascinating and so inspiring. So my question was, why not do the same thing at TECO? So I volunteered to organize it, and I was the first talk at TECO speaker. I was there last year and had a fantastic time with a slight twist from the view from the top. I established a structure where the speaker will first talk about their past. So, you can talk about your life lessons and hopefully inspire the students to say, if they can do it, so can I. Then talk about today, the current, what's going on in the market, what's hot, what should you be considering when you are graduating. And then talk about the future. Because you want to use the learnings, the lessons from the past, the current, to build the future. And the future is going to be amazing. Like nothing we have seen before. These students have to rise to the challenge and be part of the change. So Talk at TECO is a series that's been launched. If any of you are visiting Baroda and want to participate, let us know. The objective is to have alumni speak at Talk at TECO, but also other renowned industrialists and people who are generally known in the market. So that is what Target Techo is all about. Now I want to spend just 30 seconds talking about the big picture. So a couple months ago, I was at a session where one of the speakers was a spiritual leader. And he said something that really stuck with me. And it's nothing new or blindingly insightful, but it stuck with me because as I look back, I said, yeah, it's completely true, it resonates. So he gave two messages. He said, first, create time for the people you love and you believe in. Of course, you believe in your family, you want to create time for your family. But you also want to create time for your extended family. The foundation, the framework that allowed us to be where we are today. If you increase the value of those that you can touch, you will increase your own value. And so I want to just convert that into Vision 2020 and ask that you should consider committing some of your time and some of your money to change the lives of you 50 years ago. So that's where I want to conclude, and I will pass it on to the next. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj, for such an inspiring presentation. I mean, how wonderful it would be if we see the next generation of our Techo people being great leaders tomorrow. Wouldn't it swell our heart with pride, ladies and gentlemen? Absolutely, right? Thank you for guiding our next generation of engineers, and you have been an inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen,
We are all set. We can go live.
we have the Dean of Faculty of Technology and Engineering, Dr. Manish Patel, who would be joining us live. So let's hear from him.
Rajesh, are we visible on the screen? Yes, we are. Yes. Okay, is the audio okay? Yes, wonderful. Yes, you are audible. Okay, thank you, Sandeep. So I will kick it off. This is Sunil Mehta, attending the gala from Washington, D.C. I belong to the batch of 1980 electronics. Good evening to all the alumni and guests in the Bay Area at the gala. I saw all the videos you saw. I saw you all had a good time. And this is the time to connect, reconnect, and rekindle our spirit and our love for Techo. So without any more time, I want to introduce our Dean, Professor Dinesh Patel, who is also our Vice Chancellor at this time, and he has some of the senior members of the faculty and our student ambassadors with him. So we will start with an address by Professor Dinesh Bhai Patel, and then we can have some Q&A for a few minutes. And before we kick off, Dinesh Bhai, I'm very much grateful that you came early in the morning, and very happy that you were able to join. And before I hand you over, I also want to introduce Dr. Sanskriti Mazumdar, who is the Director of Alumni Office, and someone who has joined us and supported us from the first month of the inception of MSU 2020. She is also a faculty member, an associate professor in civil engineering, as well as she is an alumna also. So she is connected to us in three different ways. And I give a special thank you to her for all her support. With that, Professor Dinesh Bhai, over to you, sir.
Can you hear me, sir?
Very well. Thank you.
So, anybody, all of the alumni, a colleague of Sanskrit people, my dear host, as you know that with people cooking you as well as the ways. The main idea is to do more exercise like incubations of the pregnancy, and we are very much delighted to do all the things. We are very happy also. And from my Faculty of Technology and Engineering, we would like to definitely grow my technology in all the ways, not only from infrastructure point of view, but also from research and academic point of view. And we would like to make our Faculty of Technology one of the great institutions in the world, also in the India, but that is what we are at. We, the Faculty of Technology and Engineering, as you know, is one of the best institutions in Gujarat also today. I'm sure that this faculty gave the first round admission is completed, the first round only. That shows your love, your work towards this institution that you carry forward to us also. And definitely, we want to pursue with your support to my institutions, the Faculty of Technology as well as the University of Baroda, in a different global form. Definitely, we want to engage in the academic point of view with the great institution of the United States, across Europe, in the course of Australia and New Zealand. But at the same time, we need your support mentally, morally, academically, as well as financially also, because we are a government institution. So definitely, what you say, what you are going to do for us, definitely enhance my university from all angles. So my all students, those who are in the United States, that come to meet, but who are in India, morning. I urge everyone, on behalf of the university as a vice chancellor, on behalf of our chancellor, and my university parivar, yes, we are saying thank you to all of you, and also we urge to you that we would like to grow our institutions, we would like to put at a very high level, yes, academically as well as all angles. So whatever your suggestions are there, we will definitely welcome, and we will definitely support you as a vice chancellor and as dean of the faculty from all angles. But we need your support, as I said earlier, in all ways, so that we can enhance our university at a global level or at near to IITs. Of course, we are at IIT level also, but we would like to enhance more academically. And when you are supported very well, your concept of information and other things, they are very well. But at the same time, you would like to enhance the dignity also. I'm very much thankful to you, sir, for giving an opportunity to talk to me as a vice chancellor and as a legal faculty. And my best wishes to all my Haravala, વિદ્યાર્થીઓને મારા ખૂબ પ્રણામ આશા રાખું છું આપના તરફથી કે તમે મારી જોડે રહેજો અને હવે તમારા જે વિશેષ હશે એ definitely will fulfill. That is my promise from my side as well as from my institution side. We are with you always. Thank you very much, sir.
Ganesh Bhai, thank you very much for a very encouraging message from you, very reassuring that as we move forward, we are one team. As you know, we always consider three stakeholders: students, number one, the faculty members, number two, and the alumni, number three. We are the three pillars. As we move forward, we want to do everything that helps our students, because students are ultimately the reputation of our university. When we graduated, some of us graduated many decades ago, some few years ago, the students we were at that time are different than the today's students. Can you please tell us, sir, what are the needs of today's students that we alumni should focus on, or we should do different or more than what we are already doing? to help today's student of tech?
Alright, sir. From students' point of view, as you said, I'm having a two aspects. Number one is from academic side. Academic side, from scholarship point of view, we are giving so much scholarship to very new students in the country. But we would like to focus from computational aspects, as I said, many software aspects, as I said earlier also, the amenity of library, we want to enhance the amenity of the faculty canteen, we would like to enhance. We would like to enhance the placement cell very actively. Apart from that, we would like to enhance our infrastructures, which is very important, very crucial for us, because we are government institutions, we cannot have much more money, as I say. So infrastructure point of view, at the same time, we need support from instrument point of view. For example, like in electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, so many students are enrolled. So these are some aspects related to the academic part of our students. And second thing, sir, that our students are coming from very rural areas like of course from Baroda, but since the admission is from government of Gujarat, so many parts of Gujarat they are coming. We need some kind of counseling center also. Yes. And at the same time, we must have certain kind of hostel facility. The hostel facility is not good. Students' parents expect that hostels should be good enough, but we are not able to provide because of some other reasons. That is also necessary. And this is what I say from student point of view, from teacher point of view. Yes, we have salary, we have everything, but we want to strengthen that, we want to more incline them towards research side. And the more engagement towards research, academics and students, if these three factors will be there, then great by students definitely grow. Would like to see, of course, they are very intelligent. Our students are very intelligent, but because of certain reasons, also, of course, I mean, we have a less manpower. Manpower is also important factor, important component. For example, we have a list like cleaning services is also very important. This is what from students and from university point of view. Other things we will take care. To do this much kind of, this is my urge to you, then we will definitely grow from all angles.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hey, Rajesh and Sandeep, is there any question from the hall?
Anyone, please
And
feel
also
free.
you can turn on your video if you are able to expand so we all can see the hall also. But if there is any question for Dean sir.
Do we have any questions for the dean? Anyone? Do I see any raised hands?
Does anyone have any questions? Okay, I can ask a question.
Okay.
Apart from
Sandeep, I will go on. Sanskriti Ben and Hetal Ben, do you have any brief comments to make?
Hello everybody. I have been repeating this several times that alumni are the connecting link between the institute and the outer world. And as you said, they are three pillars. So that is the strongest pillar of any institute. So as Professor Ganesh Patel sir, Dean Vice Chancellor sir, mentioned that we seek support from alumni in all possible ways. So interaction with students, sharing your experiences, sharing your knowledge with students is also one of the very prime requirements because as you know what is happening over here, but you are more aware of what is happening outside in the industry. And although we have started internship for all the engineering students, if all alumni, whenever and wherever possible, come back, connect to us in whatever way possible, then that would also strengthen our students and make them better engineers for the future. That is the primary requirement, I would say. But as Professor Ganesh Patel sir mentioned that we being a granted aid institute, a government funded institute, we do lack in terms of upgrading our infrastructure. When you studied over here, the infrastructure was state of the art at that time because it was established by the Maharaja and the institute was relatively new at that time. But with the passage of time, the technology outside has been faster than the speed at which we could upgrade our infrastructure over here. So, with your experience and with your understanding of what is required by the industry, we would like to upgrade our infrastructure over here as well. And I have always been saying that we need support in that also.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm here to help you in whatever way possible to make this process smooth. Transaction of whatever we want smooth. Yeah. Or support from the family. All the alumni for gathering over there. Hope you enjoy yourself.
Very good. Thank you very much again to Professor Ganesh, Triple Ben, as well as Sanskrit Ben, and all my dear ambassadors. Thank you very much. And we will now end the session and hand it back to the people in the hall. Shyama, you want to say something from the hall?
Thank you to Dr. Ganesh Patel, Dr. Sanskriti Majumdar, and the entire team for joining us today. Thank you, Dr. Ganesh Patel, Dr. Sanskriti Majumdar, and the entire team for joining us today. We are super grateful for your time, and we appreciate all your support as always. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Thank you. We will end.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our next presenter is Devang Kapadia. He graduated in 1981 from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and he's also a core member of our Vision 2020 team. Over the past 4 decades, he has been a pioneering figure in getting the cutting-edge technologies in India, from robotic welding, metal forming, to EV and hydrogen cell fuel manufacturing. He's the guiding light to our He's the guiding light to our robotics and AV club at Vision 2020, and he will be sharing few details about this club with us. So please join me in welcoming him here.
Hello. Sorry, I'm using a Kapli. We used to also copy the drawing. Now what? Toko, and Kapli. Okay, I'm Devang Kapadia, and I'm stationed in Mumbai. Passed out in 1981, mechanical. So I had the opportunity to be part of Vision 2020, and being in India, few of us, Anup and few others, are the only people who are able to support the initiative which our friends are doing from USA, and we are trying to do our best. So one of the clubs which we are supporting is the Robotics and Advanced Vehicle Club. Earlier it was just robotics, and with the suggestion of Raj Joshi and others, we went to call it advanced vehicle, which is also autonomous vehicle. It's more of autonomous vehicle club. Next slide. So this club was started in 2022, founded by two students, Adil Khatri and Giriraj Shah, and with the student coordinator, Dr. Akash Pandey. One of the great teachers in our faculty at present. He is successfully running the Siemens uh, software club, also a software lab in our university, and he has been personally helping the students a lot to do something beyond the college course and be forward. So the club is run with the support of MSU Vision 2020, both on the guidance and over the years they have been building different equipments and different robots for participating in uh, various competitions around India, and they have gone to IITs, PHU, and different competitions. So RoboWar was one of the competitions where robots were fighting with each other, and they developed the entire system by themselves. They did a RC car, a sumo bot, tug of war, and even made a submarine model of a submarine, which really is working, and they are going ahead on that RC plane and many other things, including a drone. Here, and in the process, they have been also very successful. It's done with a lot of seriousness, hard work. They keep on working throughout the day and night beyond the doing their normal studies, and they have won quite a few awards. Like they won 1.5 lakhs at the RoboFest, 51 lakhs, 51,000 at the MakerFest, and many other competitions. They had a lot of podium finishes. So this club is really doing well. The students are managing it themselves. Uh, they have their proper accounts, a proper framework of how the students are selected, who is managing them, all supported by Dr. Akash Pandey and MSU Vision 2020. And they have a great vision. They have a vision of what they want to do up to the year 2029, uh, which includes really practical products like surgical arm, drones, humanoids, hexapods, all-terrain drones, and fuel cells, AR headsets, UAVs, surgical arms. So, and in fact, I have, as a backup of this, a 40 slide PowerPoint presentation, which shows the amount of hard work and thinking they are putting in and the enthusiasm they have to go forward and do something practical and make our university and all of us proud. So what we are doing is we as at MSU Vision 2020 are supporting them for their normal expenses and also guiding them on different projects, what they should do. And here is a typical, like they have nearly 11 lakhs to 15 lakhs requirement for normal projects which we are supporting. But that's, and why it matters to them because they will really make new products in India. We want to become a manufacturing hub in India, and this is how it can help us. So apart from them, there is a big requirement of infrastructure, as Professor Ganesh Bhai also said. And you see, there's a lot of requirements presently. Anup and other industrialists in Baroda, they support them with whatever their manufacturing needs are. But it's always better to have such infrastructure within the college. And any estimate what are the funds which we can collect and give to them and support them. They have estimated around nearly 3 crores of rupees required over the next 2 to 3 years. In case that's the type of equipment if they have in-house, then they can really accelerate and be faster than the other universities in growing. That's just for some of the machines. And yes, this is how we can all support. We can contribute to the MSU Vision 2020 funds in USA. I think there's a tax benefit on that. Correct. Similarly, there is an Alumni Foundation in India, which is a registered trust. So those who want to donate in India, in Indian rupees, they can also do that. We have properly appointed trustees, and the accounts are all certified by the chartered accountants as per the government norms. There are tax deduction options available. Of course, we want more and more people to come forward as mentors, and also we can be thankful if you can join us as partners of this project. Thank you. I see that. I said the best way to protect the future is to invent it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Devan, for guiding and inspiring the next generation of our dreamers. Ladies and gentlemen, next we have Anup Kotiala to share the view from the ground. He is locally based in Baroda and he leads all of our initiatives of Vision 2020. He graduated in 1980 from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. He is an industrialist and he owns a precision manufacturing company in Vadodara. His son stays in the area that makes him a frequent traveler to the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, Anup Kotiala, please.
Hello everyone. I'm Anup Kotiala, 1980 batch mechanical, and I'm running a precision industry in Baroda. For me, the journey as an alumni began in 2005, long before Vision 2020 was launched. Professor Girish Karadkar, who is a governance team member, approached me then as head of the mechanical engineering department to initiate a industry academia partnership. He proposed two things to me. One is whether we can have industrial visits for their third year students, and second is final year students doing projects in my industry. I agreed to it, and over the years, we had the third year students visiting our faculty, visiting my factory for the industrial visits, and 2 to 3 final year students doing their projects with me. This has been a great, the conversation started tradition, and every year this has been continued. But sometime in 2019, during one of the factory visits, I observed that there is a decline in the students' practical knowledge. While mobile phones and internet distractions could be a factor, the core issue ran deeper. The workshop equipment was outdated and in many cases non-functional. After some investigation, we discovered something really shocking. No new equipment had been added in the workshop for the last 40 years. That realization sparked action. I reached out to my fellow mechanical 1980 batch alumni and requested quickly we gathered $5,000 and donated a power press. But this was just a start. We proposed a solution. Why not the students design and manufacture the press tools themselves? It would be a hands-on experience combining design, manufacturing, and real industrial application. My company offered mentorship and support to 2 to 3 final year students to take this task. That initiative born out of concern, turned into an opportunity. An opportunity for the students to work on something real, to build something lasting, and to rediscover the joy of learning. That's what TECO has always stood for. It gave us the foundation for our growth, not just academically, professionally, and personally. Tonight, as we reconnect with our roots, we also look to this future. This fundraiser is more than an event. It's a call for action, a chance for each of us to give back, not in gratitude, but in responsibility. Because we are not just a product of these institutions, we are its stewards. In that spirit, I would like to humbly appeal to all my fellow alums. Let us contribute in a way that directly impacts the student experience. Offer internships, support familiar projects, and open your door for industrial visits. These opportunities are vital in shaping students to be industry ready, confident, and capable. Through equipment, mentorships, scholarships, and ideas, let's give forward to the next generation the things to do better. To tackle the foundation of our growth, the future we are proud to build. Lastly, I want to say that what the dean said and what others have said, due to the government and other pressures, no new equipment has been added. I am happy to share that in 2002, in the Siemens Center of Excellence, Vision 2020 set up a state-of-art metrology lab at a cost of rupees 5 lakhs. And we donated the latest equipment, including all instruments which the students can use. As a step forward, me and one of my colleagues, Mr. Arun Goratala, went to the metrology lab and trained teachers to use this equipment which can be used by the students. So we are trying to move ahead, and I appeal to all the parents that what is really required is smart infrastructure. We have already started in that way. We are building a COE on sustainability, what Dr. Nitin Bhatt mentioned. We have donated a plastic reprocessing machine which mixes plastic with foundry waste, and we're trying to make paver blocks out of it. We donated this equipment worth 6 lakhs rupees, and they are working on it, they are doing research on it, and we hope such future partnerships with the college will continue. We have another COE on sustainability in the mechanical engineering department, where we are trying to build a low-cost air cooler without CFC gases, which will, reduce the carbon footprint and things like that. But what is really there in the ground is the labs and the other equipment really need a changeover. And as Dr. Danish Patel and Sanskrit Majinwar has been mentioning, due to lack of grants, these are moving, and basically Vision 2020 has taken up this task. But the thing is that we have this people and the alumni at the ground is little thin. We need more support at the ground. Funds is only one part of it. Execution of some of these projects. My colleague Kulbhushan Gupta is there, Devan Kapadia and myself. Three of us are there from India, but we need more people on the ground, and Vision 2020 is making a serious attempt to rope in more of the alumni to work with us so that some of the things that we are planning can be executed there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anu, for helping us with all the details and for making us stay connected to the Pulse at campus. We have next speaker, Dinesh Seth. It's my pleasure to welcome him. He graduated from Electronics Engineering in 1980s batch, and he's a core member of Vision 2020 team. He moved to States in 1982, and he has built a rich career spanning software, telecom, fintech, health tech, and many more. He is married to Pinakini Seth, and they are proud parents to two sons, and dotting grandparents to Oliver and Alex, who lives in New Zealand, making them frequent visitors there. Beyond his professional career, Dinesh is someone who is a connector of people, ideas, and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Dinesh Seth, who will be telling us how we as an alumni can be a part of this initiative.
Hello, I'm Dinesh, and I'm an alcoholic. Oh. wrong speaker. You heard enough about how wonderful Alabama has been to us. A lot of those things I found by using ChatGPT, Google Gemini. They gave me a wonderful speech to give about them. I got a simple task assigned by my colleague to collect money from you. The sooner we get done this thing, we all can go and have a nice dinner. We are already running over the time. Nothing unusual in Indian function. We always run late. So, my friends here, new friends in the last 2 years. Where is Cappy? Where is Cappy? We got Cappy somewhere? Yeah, get up, you have work to do. And Shyama are going to come around and give you an envelope. This envelope has, first and foremost, a nice little magnet that you can go home and put it on your refrigerator or wherever you like. Number two, it has a card, that's your donation card. Now, I can explain a lot of things. I've tried doing fundraising many places. The question always comes to, why do I give? Will it be used properly? And you have many other questions. I think the last hour should have convinced most of you that the money you will go put forward will be used. You cannot find more dedicated working team, Rajesh, Anu, and many others, to really get the most out of the money you put here. And you are putting this money towards the institution that has been foundational for all of us. None of us would be in this today without what we gained there. So my simple request is, if you have a question about how to give, when to give, how to do it tax efficiently, what a donor advised fund means, do I put them in my will? Please put them in your will, because some of us are reaching them. But do it correctly. Otherwise, you will have problems passed on to your kids about executing that desire you have. Ideally, the need is today. So what you heard today, in terms of what they need today, is so many things. They need crores and crores. But if we had that money, and that money exists in this room, today we are not ready to consume that. Over the last 5 years, with all the people involved, we have spent little over 1 crore, 1.2 crore so far. We have 70 lakh rupees in the bank today, between here and India and all the good places, that we are committing tonight. 20 lakhs will go towards the annual expenses that you saw, which are all the clubs and initiatives that are there. Other 50 lakhs will go to department heads. This solves a big challenge we had along, that how do we get more people involved to do the work on ground? There are not enough of Anup out there to run around and buy the equipment for them and install and train them. But there are, how many departments is FTE? Does anyone know how many departments exist there? Wrong. Any next number? You cheated. I should have said Subhas is not allowed to answer this question. 14. Okay, those who are with me lunch cannot answer the next question. How many students are there at FT, at TECO? 5,000. You are wrong. Next number? 2,000. 1,900. Wrong. It's 4,000. Now we've been involved with them for 4 years, 5 years very actively. I'm not counting previous 40 years. None of us know that number. It took me some effort to get the exact number from them. There are 14 departments, 14 department heads, 4,000 students. How much you think is their current budget for maintaining that beautiful building that we all like to see? But before you answer that question, how many of you have been on that campus in last 5 years? Okay, those in the back who have left them in last 5 years, but they are here. What was your impression, sir? Right there, somebody raised their hand, right? Yes. What was your impression of the campus? Very bad shape. That is a simple reaction when we walk in there like, what happened to this place? The reason is, what do you think is their maintenance budget per year? Throw some numbers. 2 crores. What do you think? Some number. Come on, guys. Throw some numbers. It will be fun. We can get done sooner and have dinner. 3 lakhs. You're getting close. They get 50 lakhs. No, you live in India, you still don't know this thing. So the challenge is they get 200 rupees per student to maintain that place. Now I told you how many students they have? 4,000. We got the number. It's less than 8 lakhs a year. To maintain that place, no wonder it looks like a ship. So the way to fix this thing, we are going to give them 50 lakhs because we will give 1,000 rupees to department head per student, 200 rupees to dean. He gets 8 lakhs, which is equal to what the university gives him, plus every department gets. They can use this money to clean up their department. We will put some guardrails around it. We know how things work in the real world. We would put the legal boundaries. Bharat, who has been tracking the finance, can tell you, anybody has a doubt, not a penny has been stolen from us in 4 years, nor has any attempt been made. Every penny we have given them has been used for the purpose we assigned. It is signed by Rajesh, it's signed by Sanskriti, and then it's spent. So your money is safe, because that's the number one question when we the Indian worry about money so much, is it going to be stolen? Because we came from that. So no, they will not be stolen. They will be used for the purpose we give them. So my request to you is, as soon as you got that envelope and you looked at your beautiful magnet, each family, please fill out that card. I was asked to give you a number, which my desire would be in thousands, but I would take $10. So give what you feel like you would give. It's better than zero. I want to show that everyone who came here today, nobody asked anybody to pay for a pledge $1,000, which is how I would have done it because I'm a Banya. That's how I do things. But here we are saying, use your generosity to help this place. Whether you have $10, $1,000, our goal should be that in this hall tonight we have 100,000 raised. Because we need that for next year. When we spend the 70 lakhs plus 1.2 crores we have spent every penny we have raised. So come September, our coffers are empty. At that point, we are talking a lot of hot air. And people in this town know, you have no money, you can go somewhere else. So with that, please fill out those forms. If you have a question, ask Bharat about money, Anup about what happens on the campus. Ask everybody else but me, because I'm going to enjoy my dinner and a drink now. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Dinesh, so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think all our alumni have the envelope. It has a fridge magnet for you. It has a pledge card. We request you to please fill out this pledge card. The basket is on the table. Please feel free to drop your pledge card there. We also have a memory book or a guest book. We would request you to write one or many of your favorite memories in that guest book. We will preserve this guest book as a memory of this event. Thank you, everyone. We are now open to question and answers. We will have our core team here. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are open for any questions that you may have. So please feel free to ask us. We have our core team here.
So just a clarification, the QR code you have, which is for the Zelle, you have to go to your Zelle account first and then scan it, otherwise it won't work. And also there is a Zelle ID, so you can do it, it's a treasurer at msuvision2020.org. So that's a symbol, it's for clarification.
Okay, so the question is, he's heard MSU Vision 2020 for the first time. So yeah, I mean, okay, so yes, I think we have work to do in terms of our marketing, and we are trying to make progress in that. We are, for example, this time we advertised in India Currents, okay, and our social media team is using platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. So I think we are expanding our presence, but there's work to do.
The other part I request is the fact is you are not the only one who has not heard about this effort and what university needs or faculty needs. So please go and tell. There are so many small groups. Year 82 mechanical group or 87 metallurgy group. Please tell everyone about it. You are the link to make it happen.
Hello everyone. So if are you trying to pay via Zelle and there is an option you have to select one of the four. If you select social media, Zelle will block it. So select any other and it should go through. And one more thing is that we have a WhatsApp group that you can join where we regularly post like all the details about the programs that we have. So yeah, let me know if you want to join the group and I can add you.
Are there more questions? Anybody has? Okay, so the dinner is going to be served here, and we are here to take any Q&As. Okay, and we can mingle around, but after dinner, I think we are mostly done.
We also welcome those who have come here on the part of the governing body. Give them even tell something more about the college or share their stories. Welcome.
I have been in this country for now 60 years, and I have never been a place where the discipline was far miles better than any other place I have been to. The whole hour and a half, the whole audience gave the discipline and silence was beyond my imagination. So I compliment that. Number two, there is a black labor code. Not only was that abused, it has not been used. Where does this discipline come from? Common denominator is collaboration. So I give a lot of credit to our students for the discipline and value system they have instilled in all of us. So congratulations to all of you.
Thank you. So one of my tennis buddies, Arvind Kumar, gave me an idea. He says, if you guys think MSU Vision 2020 is not advertised, whatever WhatsApp group you guys have for your batch or for your group, please advertise MSU Vision 2020. We have a website, okay, we have a team, and we do activities every year. So please come join us. Okay. Shama? Okay, I just want to say thanks to a few volunteers who have worked behind the scenes. Shama Gandhi is one of them. Also, please give a applause for her. I also want to thank my son-in-law for all the audio video. Ayushman and Shivali, I don't know if you're still here. We are trying to save money every way we can, so this was 1 year saving $500. So thank you. A big round of applause for Ayushman. And of course, for all the presenters, Anup, Raj, Dinesh, Deva, who else presented today? But great, and give them a big round of applause, please. Thank you. Enjoy the dinner. Yeah. Oh.
For the people who are still filling out their forms or thinking about it, one quick thought that those who work in a US corporation, most of your companies have a matching fund contribution. So when you donate under the new tax, you can donate up to 2,000 and take that after the tax deduction. Also, your company will match up to 2,000 to go back to your company and make sure you get your matching funds from that. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dinner counters are open. When there was a reminder email that was sent out to you, I included a Google Photos album link. Please take lots of photos and upload it to the album so that everyone can see it. And thank you so much for joining us this evening, and we are very honored to have you all for the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Enjoy the session.